Okay, I guess we're live.
All right, folks, we are back. So I'm going to go ahead and do my monologue thing here real quick, buddy. All right, you are on with FFN Network, i12 GIA, Real Talk with Real People. You got Fogman and Rennie, my partner there. Let's get the housekeeping stuff out of the way. You've got a new ad, so if everybody like that, that's pretty cool. Okay, kind of the big time now. Let's figure it out later. We got some interesting things tonight, and I got a personal thing to talk about here before we get started. It's been suggested that I need engaging and more engaging and more passionate about some of our topics. Okay, now I'm kind of like a fart that's generated by 3-day-old or by week-old roadkill. Okay, silent but deadly. Now you kind of, in other words, you don't want to be in the closed room when it goes off, right?
Yeah.
So sorry, I got other shit going on here too. So anyway, I'm afraid I'm not gonna be able to the chainsaw or that kind of stuff. But I will be engaging, I will be entertaining as always. And it's kind of like I said, it's real talk with what you see with us, with what you get. And we hope that's what we're going to get back. Really enjoy talking to you folks. All right. Having said that, we got some interesting topics tonight. We have a whole hour.
I sent you
we're going to do the first hour on.
I sent you a chainsaw today. You're going to have to send it back to me.
Oh, did you? Is it electric or?
It's electric, so you can use it in the house to fill up your desk. Yeah.
Hello.
No.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll send it back when I get it. Anyway, we got an interesting topics. We're going to cover Haiti first and the nightmare that's going right now. We'll do a little bit of the good videos spooled up for you guys. We'll do a little history. We'll discuss them as we go through. And then the second half is we're going to do. Yeah, this is. We're going to do the evacuation. I don't know if anybody's seen the Senate subcommittee hearings on that, but yeah, this I'm a little passionate about. I'm a little angry about. I think I broke a tooth. I sat through those entire fucking hearings. I think at some point I broke a tooth, and I'm pretty sure I almost had a stroke. But anyway, we're going to talk about that for the second hour. So that's going to be interesting to say the least. All right, let's get going here. Right?
Let's hit it. So I got to thinking when this thing in Haiti tipped off. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right. So I get to thinking when this thing took off in Haiti, why the United States government would have so much interest in a third world country full of French nanas that they don't even live in shanties with roofs over their heads. And so I proceeded to do some research, and I found that 63 million years ago, an asteroid hit the Earth, causing a massive crater, and just so happens to be where Haiti sits now. And in that crater, there's millions and millions and millions of tons of this precious metal, more expensive than gold, and everybody wants to get their hands on it. So I think that's why the U.S. government's got their dirty, corrupt, political, shit-stained hands in there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yep. All right. I'm sure we'll get into that as we go along. Let's go ahead and run that first video up so we can get started on the history of Haiti. We'll see what's going on right now.
Si c'est ça qu'on dit, on vient porter et on vient dans le quartier populaire, vient l'ouvrir coup de balle, on vient tuer peuple là, vient faire massacre. Nous-mêmes haïtiens, n'a campé et n'a goumé contre eux, n'a goumé contre eux jusqu'au dernier bout de sang nous. Et goumé ça, c'est peut-être ça nous sorti nous, il pas goumé ni Genève, il pas goumé ni GPEP. La goumé peuple haïtien pour nous garder dignité pays nous.
All right. We're not going to make you sit through 7 minutes of that. Let's just go ahead and kill it. I think that was Baby Barbecue before he became famous.
I wonder if he's interested in giving cooking classes.
I don't know. I know you have some suggestions and recommendations for how to cook humans and what sauces pair nicely with thighs.
If we can find his email address, that'd be helpful.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what we can do. Okay, let's go to number 2.
This is Haiti, caught in the middle of an escalating gang war. It's a country on the brink of collapse. Murder, kidnappings and sexual violence are an everyday reality. The gangs have become too powerful and the police are no match.
What's really incredible actually is the sense of being in a war zone actually.
Over the years I've seen firsthand Haiti's downward spiral into violence and chaos.
This is very much an ongoing disaster.
So how has Haiti reached this point and what might happen next? Haiti is a small country in the Caribbean. Its capital, Port-au-Prince, is mostly controlled by dangerous armed gangs.
It's quite remarkable actually. You've got so many factions, so many gangs fighting each other, and their territories are very specific.
The city is caught in the middle of a deadly turf war between these groups.
So if you were to just go through here now, would they shoot?
Yeah.
January was the most violent month in the country in more than 2 years.
At least 806 people were killed, injured, or kidnapped in January.
In 2023, nearly 5,000 people were killed, a 110% increase on the year before.
Gangs also continued to use sexual violence against women and girls as a weapon.
Things have deteriorated as this year has gone on. These people fled their homes during heavy shootouts between rival gangs fighting for control of territory and businesses.
And in that same month, gangs attacked police stations, the main airport, and raided the country's 2 biggest prisons, releasing thousands of inmates.
La prisión, el motín, sí, corría peligro en nuestras vidas.
In March, Haiti entered a state of emergency.
Signs of street battles can be seen everywhere. This elderly woman was hit by a stray bullet.
Yeah, okay. It's a mess and it's only getting worse at this point.
Well, Haiti has had a long history of political instability, with frequent changes in government, obviously, corruption and weak institutions. The instability has hindered economic development and social progress. The second issue they have is poverty. That's at the behest of their government. Healthcare and education is inadequate for many Haitians. Another thing is you have social inequality, the stark disparities in wealth and access to resources in Haiti. Healthcare changes, obviously. Political corruption is a pervasive issue in Haiti, affecting various sectors, including the governments, businesses, and law enforcement, as we saw clearly in these videos that were played. This undermines the trust in institution. It hampers the efforts to promote transparency and accountability. I can't comment too much on accountability because we have no accountability here. And I heard today the government wants to do away with the title United States and go with the new country, North America, because we have no borders. But
Yeah.
he said, anyway, that's all the shit that's going on in Haiti that I can see.
Okay.
That's, turmoiling this whole thing. It's like a building wave. It's only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Okay. We have, well, a couple things. We've got Jeff B chiming in over here. Yeah, they are a little annoying at times. We're going to cover the Dominican Republic, and in the next couple of videos, we're going to get into the history and how Haiti, or how actually Hispaniola ended up being the way it is. The separation between the Dominican Republic and the two different nations and Haiti, and some of the interactions between those two. So yeah, let's go ahead and run these the next two, and then we'll continue our discussion on this and get real deep into it. Sound good?
The island of Hispaniola here has had a long history of unification and division. It was a series of individual states, then ruled by the Spanish, then it was split with the French, ruled entirely by the French, partially ruled by the Spanish and independent Haitians, entirely ruled by the Haitians, divided between the Haitians and the Haitians, followed by the independent Dominicans and the Spanish again. Back to independence, and then to shake things up, it was occupied by the Americans before again settling down into the two modern states of Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Which raises the question, why couldn't the island stay united? So when Europeans first turned up to the island, it was divided into a number of chiefdoms, which the Spanish then promptly conquered. Afterwards, the entire island remained under Spanish rule for 130 years when France won the eastern third of it, and France's portion of the island would grow rapidly in wealth until the French Revolutionary Wars. This was when France, having defeated most of Europe, won the rest of Hispaniola from Spain. There was soon a slave revolt in the western third. Napoleon sent troops to crush it, and when that failed, the island was split again. This time into the newly independent Haitian Empire with the French in the east, which lasted for a whopping 2